Hello, everyone, and welcome to another GRHRA Ignite HR Hot Seat, our part of the Meet the Board segment, which today I have the fabulous Jen Palar, who is our College Relations Director, and she's also an Associate Professor of Management at St. Ambrose University. And how are you doing this morning, Jen?
I'm doing pretty good. It's a Monday on the first day of class, so everyone's excited.
Yeah, we definitely picked the best time for you to do this hot
Yes.
seat. You're already in the hot seat, so we'll just add some more to it, right? No. So everybody, just as a recap, this is a good opportunity for those who are members or non-members to learn more about the fantastic people that make GRHRA as fantastic as it is. And today we're going to ask Jen a few questions in the hot seat. And Jen, with that, are you ready to hop right in today?
I am ready to go.
All right. So the first question I have for you is more GRHRA focused. You're at the center of the student to professional pipeline. What have you been building between GRHRA, local colleges, and employers, and what are you most excited about for now and looking into the future?
Sure. One of the things I'm going to start with most excited about, because it's Monday and you need to start with the most excited about things. So, hopefully, I'm going to be able to take a group of students to the state conference this year, which would be an awesome opportunity for them. I always enjoy going whenever I get the opportunity. So, being able to share that with some of them, I've been able to take students to other events. But that is a different type of event, and I think that they would really enjoy being able to see that. So that's what I'm most excited about. Other things, really just getting the word out there about Great River. Who are we? What do we do? Why do we matter? Why are we important? Why should you connect with us? And really trying to get students to attend our events so they can meet people, they can network with people, and just figure out what is this whole thing about HR really about. So that's number one. Sydney has done an amazing job with our HR Unscripted webinar that we are getting ready to launch this fall as well. So that's sort of an exciting initiative that we have going on in the pipeline, waiting to get hopefully a lot of registrants from across the state and across our area as well to participate in that. And then my shout out to everyone and my big ask and request speakers. I need speakers for my classes. I know other people need speakers for classes as well. So anyone who's interested in potentially speaking to a group of students, it's very casual. They're just really excited that someone from what they call the real world is coming in to talk to them as if somehow I'm not part of this real world of employment. But that would be my call to everyone.
Yeah. So for the conference, are you thinking having students go both days, the 8th through the 10th, so
Yes,
the
yes.
pre-conference all the way through that? So with that, that would be involve hotel stay and all of that. Are you working collectively with other chapters? Is it just GRHRA? How's that all shaping up there?
So, since we have just started school today, I have only talked to a handful of students over the summer, just kind of putting a bug in their ear about, hey, this is something that's coming up. Let's think about this, get it on your calendar. So, once the semester gets rolling, and I will be able to actually sit down and talk with them a little bit more in person over the summer. Usually, most things are via email. So, once I can do that, I will have a little bit better idea about what all that might look like.
Well, certainly let me know if there's anything I can do to help there. And
Okay.
I've been very passionate about this for many, many years with this focus on GRHRA. So second question I have for you, your day job as an associate professor of management at St. Ambrose University, what does the day-to-day look like and how do you connect the classroom learning to real world HR and management skills?
Yeah. So the day to day is kind of like being in HR. I don't actually know what my day is going to truly look like until it unfolds. Obviously, if it's a class day, I know that I will be teaching class at a particular time, or if I have meetings or things like that. But it really is, oh, the student needs help with something, or I have to pivot because we're changing these meeting times, or there's an issue with something advising related or other things like that that we have to take care of. So it really is kind of a day-to-day type of thing. And nobody really understands what anyone in academia academia does anyway. So I don't think I did any favors trying to explain how all that sort of stuff works. But it's a lot more than teaching. I can say that.
Yeah.
In terms of connecting things, one of the big things that I focus on in all my classes is problem solving. How do we get to an answer for questions that do not have full and complete information? Rarely in business do we have a situation present itself to us where the solution is so obvious
Yeah.
that there really is no need for decision making, for problem solving, for creative thinking, all those types of things. So, as much as I can challenge their thought processes and being comfortable with the unknown, because I mean, come on, that's what HR is all about, is the unknown, and trying to fill in some of these variables that we may not necessarily know. So problem solving is one of the big ones. How do we do that? And I absolutely love when students get to their sort of aha moment where they realize how everything fits together, that it's not just one function of business or one aspect of decision making, but all of these things work together. So if you think about if you spent your entire career studying the hand and everything that the hand does, and then you realize, oh my gosh, the hand is connected to all these other parts of our body, and look at what the hand can do when we see how it's interrelated to everything else. So those are some of my favorite moments when students finally get to that point.
We do celebrate those moments though, where it is black and white and we know exactly what the answer is there. We all look at each other and like, well, that was easy enough. But yeah,
Yes, yes, few and far between, but those are the moments.
I'll have to stop and pause and tap my team member. I'm like, we got to celebrate this moment. But yeah, it's not like so. Last question I have for you, Jen. Outside of GRHRA and SAU, what's something fun, interesting, or energizing that you've got going on that you'd like to share with our listeners?
Sure. So, everyone who knows me knows that I love HR stuff. So, I'm working on some projects with local nonprofits, different HR things that they have that they need taken care of. It's fun for me to do that sort of stuff. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to bring some of my students in on a few of these different projects, but I like just being out in, I don't know, maybe in the trenches isn't right, in the field. Maybe that would be a better way to say it. I like being out in the field. And then sort of fun thing, I have plants all over my house. You can see some of them behind me right now. So my house is kind of like the botanical center, so to speak. So I spend a lot of time taking care. So there's a ponytail palm is the one that's right over here, and this one's kind of blurry. But that one's a money tree. I've had that one for quite a while. And so I have, yeah, all sorts of plants. So if people have plant questions or anything like that, I'm usually the one that answers those. I'm the person that if I'm out and about, I'm like, ooh, what is that? People see in shows and they're looking at what's happening. I'm like, oh, that's an alocasia right there. Look at that. In someone's office that's sitting on their desk, I'm focused on, oh my gosh, that's it. But that's kind of my hobby, something that I do for fun. And I like helping stuff grow.
You have that app where you can just take a photo of it and then it just automatically populates. This is what it is. And yeah,
Yes. Yep, I do.
I don't remember what it's called, but I just downloaded it a little while back and there's a couple of weeds that have popped up in my yard. So I need to figure out what they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jen, thank you very much for participating in the hot seat today. Not that it's ever a hot seat when we're having a conversation. It's always a great conversation with you and as well with your students and all of that. For those of you who are listening, if this is your first time meeting Jen, would like to learn more, she's certainly at a lot of our events at GRHRA, which if you'd like to learn more, go to grhra.org. And Jen, I hope you have a fantastic first day of school. And thank you very much again for participating today.
All right. Thank you, Matt.
All right.